Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and we got Doug and Nate in the house. Doug's underneath the car painting like a mofo, and Nate...
Well, I want to be today, mofo.
and Nathan is in the house, and he's doing the console. We'll come over and take a look right quick. But today's video, we're going to be deleting some stuff on the dash. But basically, this is what's going on here with right now. Nathan has put a tunnel in there. He worked the morning on the 50, putting the gas tank and all that sort of stuff on there, but the console's going, it looks good. Doug's painting underneath the car, that looks good. This car is really, it's going the way I want it to go. Awesome. But today, right now, on this video, we're going to delete some stuff on the dash. It's like I said to Nathan. I said, Nathan, will you get the old car running for me? He said, well, you got to get the dash, and it ain't got no key. So basically, I got to get to work. We have this piece in the center. This had like a tack stuck in there, which is fine. I'm thinking that I want to just smooth it off and get rid of it because I haven't got nothing in there that I want to put in there. So I'm going to end up cutting that bad boy out all the way around there. We'll put a piece of metal in there. We have not got a radio for it, so I'm going to delete this. I'm going to put a piece in here. We're going to delete that off. We have not got a speaker up front, so we're going to delete this piece up here. Not sure with the glove box yet. There's no mechanism in the back. Not sure where I'm going to go with that yet. Not sure. But let's get the dash going. And the reason being is the dash has got to get going is because I cannot expect to have the car running without the dash and the key and stuff in it. Let's do it. What I'm thinking about on this sort of stuff, I do not feel like I need to weld the dash up solid to make myself happy. And this is the reason I do not have to weld it up solid. This is not going in the weather. It's not going to have moisture underneath of it. It's not going to be anything. It's going to be inside the car, and it's going to be the dash. So anything that I delete, I feel that it would be okay to spot weld it and put it on, clean it, and then put some fiberglass, fill it, and do whatever. You can take the time and put a piece of metal in there and butt weld it all the way around there and grind it off as clean as you can and make it look the best you can. I've done it many times on other things, but on the dash, I do not feel like it's necessary. If you feel it's necessary, you go for it. But I explained the reason why I'm not going to weld everything up solid. I'm going to put some pieces in it. I'm going to delete some pieces in it. We're going to glass it, and we're going to get it ready. Let's go for it. Let's cut this piece out. To make this easier, I'm just going to make a straight line, cut it out. Anytime you're doing this, you just want to do it as neat as possible. That's basically it. That seems like an easy piece to fabricate and do that. It's just got a bend in the center, and then we'll go for it. Let's pull it. So we just need a piece from a little shape here, we'll bring it down, we'll close that piece in. Now, that's good for that. That's good for that. No more anything. I'm going to do this. got a drill with a stripper wheel. Didn't want to do that. So I am deleting, I'm not sure what went there. There was a tack there he had put in behind there. He did okay with it. I just don't want it. So when I put this piece in here, let's face it, you want to think about butt welding it in. You know what I mean? That's the first thing you want to think. We'll make that piece, we'll set it in there, we'll butt weld it in there. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make a piece, a nice square piece, set it in from behind, spot it around there, get it nice and tight and spot it around there, and then I'll glass it. And the reason I'm going to do that, because if I go and butt weld a piece in there, then if I have a high spot, then I got to beat that down to try to, so I don't have to fill the whole dash out, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to fill the whole dash out. I just want to delete something. So if I take it and put a piece in behind, then when I put my glass on, it'll sit down inside where this is. I won't have a high spot anywhere, so I won't have to touch it. There'll be a spot for the filler to go. With this piece here, we possibly will do the exact same thing. I'm going to get rid of the speaker hole, so I'm going to clean up around that, and we're going to spot that weld out here. Clean that up a little bit there with the zip cut where we can get at it. Got some cords underneath my feet. I want to get down in here to clean that out a little bit so I can get some weld going on that, so I'm just going to grab a different tool. Die grind, there it is right there. There's the bad boy. Bad boy, what you gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do that to you, Nate. I'm not gonna do that to you, buddy. Can you do the splits, Nathan? Can you do the splits? No, he says. I like his honesty. No. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. Just so if I hit it with the welder, it's gonna stick. I got no paint, that's all. Alrighty. Let's get a piece of metal. Go with the straight edge. Just gonna lay it up there so I can kind of see where I need to go be. I need it long enough to go here. I need it long enough to go there. I'm gonna put that up there, like, see if I just gonna put a mark where the mark is so I can line them up. I'm gonna look underneath here. That's my piece. I'm going to cut that. We'll shove that up underneath, hopefully. So let's go cut it. Doug, what do you think of the underneath that old car? Good man. For the year. Just going to lay that straight edge on that there. See if I can't get that straight cut. If it doesn't go straight, doesn't matter. Because we're going underneath the dash. So that way there, you're not gonna see it anyways. Straighten up that line there. Let's try it. See, now that we have that in there like so, to me, if I get that in there and beat that down, tack weld that in there, then I have a better chance of fiberglassing that and just putting a little bit of fill on where it needs. I don't want to stretch the fill all the way across that to make it work. Let's go get a couple C-clamps. And basically, and to be honest with you, haven't got a radio. That's probably why it's getting deleted. If I had a nice shaped radio that had a nice face on it, I wouldn't delete it. No, not at all. But I have not got it. So, in other words, I'm deleting it. And I feel like that's why a lot of customizing stuff, like the door handles and stuff like that, if they're not that nice, well, then you have a chance to delete them. Let's go get, what do I want to get? I want to get a couple clamps. Grab it. Nate put some little cup holders in there. One is gonna hold a coffee, and the other one's gonna hold a latte chate, or what's it called? Chai tea latte. Chai tea. Doug up there. Huh? Doug going for it. Unless Doug's driving, I'm not sure what he's drinking. Maybe it's rum and coke.
Delicious.
Rum and coke, eh, Doug? There you go, girls. He's not fussy. Huh? He's not fussy. Now, in all honesty, I feel like that's the better way to delete that. You can butt weld it in if you want to. Do not get me wrong. You can if you want to. But in all honesty, I feel like now we need a piece for that. Let's get a piece of cardboard, a piece of paper. Does not matter. Just cheap paper. Didn't want to go running. Get a piece of scissors. Pair of scissors. There's where my mush trimming scissors went. You like that guy? Get in here in the light so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to cut that off exactly. And I'm going to have to make it bigger because I think I want to come from the inside like I did on that one to give myself more room. But I'm going to make the pattern right here. Come on. I don't think I've ever seen it. Zip ties and basketball. Throw that on the floor for now. We'll throw these scissors on the floor for now. We'll get a piece of metal right here. Doug, you're gonna have people messaging and asking if you're okay. You're gonna have people messaging and asking if you're okay. Oh. Hey, are you okay? Okay, man. We're just gonna make it a little bit bigger. Some beg to differ, you said. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the pattern that I got, and I got this much on this side, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side. I'm just gonna draw it on there. That way there to make it big enough, like we got this piece fits right in that directly. I should have maybe traced the line there where I did that, but we'll just pretend. We'll go here. We'll just make it a little bit bigger than we have to. Let's just like so. We'll cut that bad boy out. Yes, you can, Doug. Smoke? Smoking darts and breaking hearts, as Nathan would say?
No, you guys are letting farts and breaking hearts.
Letting farts and breaking hearts. I wonder, honey, did that break your heart when I farted and you just didn't like it? Did that break your heart?
Jolene's such a lucky girl.
Yeah. Jolene makes her own luck. And remember that, you gotta be good to be lucky. What's that, old boy? Oh, is that right? Yeah, what, Doug? All right, so what we're gonna do, I got a piece, I'm just gonna go like this. I'm going to do this, put that there, see how it's got it there? Just going to roll that like that, and I'm going to get my center mark. Right there, right there. Looks like it's too long going that way, but we'll see. Let's do this. I guess it doesn't matter. And the reason it doesn't matter, because I can turn it around. Nowhere near it. I'm going to take and round this now. I'm going to draw the center of the round. in the center of the round, like this part. Be center about there somewhere. Center be about there somewhere. I'm probably going to have to cut. I'm probably going to have to cut some off this end, but it made it a bit big, so it's good. Let's go do this. Let's go make it round. Just going to stick it in between two pieces of, you'll see, let's do it.
No, I have the expertise of ice for a second.
Expertise?
Yeah. Now,
Is it professional or expertise?
I don't even know what either one means, so it's all right.
Well, we figured it out. Professional is when you work for yourself and you
Make your own rules.
make your own wage. That's the professional, when you work for yourself and your own wage. I think that's what it is.
So we're just jabronis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Doing jabroni stuff here. Would Jolene like to have on her cup holder? It's on a slant. Would you like to have like a little bit of a lip on this end? It's going to drop down in 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
But would you like to have a lip on the backside or just leave it flesh on an angle?
What do you want, sweetheart?
So how deep is it?
I'd say flesh.
1.5 inches.
I say flesh.
Yep, so it's going to be that deep there. The cup sets in there nice. But would you like to have a little bit of a lip on the backside or?
That's fine.
Okay.
Just flesh be
We're
fine.
doing flesh.
I don't even know what professional is. Let's just do this. Get it in there. I can tell you one thing. There's a lot of people that run their own business
Running in the ground.
that I still don't think are professionals. If you know what I'm trying to say. Doug is a true professional. That's for sure. I see it caused a bit of a thing going on. But in all honesty, if you want to know what professional means, you just have to go on the internet and Google it, do you know it? It tells you exactly what it is.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I Google everything.
I don't know nothing, I Google everything.
Pretty sure I'm right, because the internet's not wrong.
Is that right? Let's do that. Now, got that piece looking pretty decent. I got it in there. Now I'm going to cut some off it because we made it too long. Just cut that off. I know I'm running, sweetheart. I'm sorry, but. Nice. Now, I'm going to go get a couple clamps, and I'm going to clamp that up in there. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the welder. Let's take this out there. And do this. Not really wanting to go against that car, but. Set it right here. I'm used to working on the floor. Can I borrow the welder, Nate?
Gotcha.
Alrighty, brother.
You got the shoot. You're nothing carrying on about it.
Perfect. Can I? Nope, I'm just gonna plug it in this one over here. Oh, do you have this? You're using the grinder in there? Or can I use this cord right here? This-
Okay. I'll use this one here.
Perfect. I'll grab a hammer in case I have to hit it. All right. I'm just going to tack this in where it's tight and right, and then I'll hammer it so it's tight. It's not really tight down here. As you can see, as I have this on here, I'm going to tack weld it in there, but I'm still going to try to do, I'm going to do a neat job. And what I mean by a neat job is I'm going to try to make it all look the same. So when I go to weld this up, I'm going to spot weld it so all the spot welds are about basically the same distance apart. It's acting funny because a little bit of paint around the edge. Did I blow a fuse?
I don't know. I'll stop you.
That don't make sense. That don't make sense, does it? Huh, bud? I don't think anything else went off, did it?
That was really fast. I thought that was what's happening. Just hit all the switches, man.
I think that's the only ones that did.
That welder just shut off?
Try it a little differently. Oh, a second. Circuit breaker in this cord might not be able to use that.
Yeah.
Ah, that's what it is. All right, so I'll
You
just,
can have that cord over there. I'll switch you in.
I'll switch you out, he says.
Circuit breaker. We got this.
Didn't know what that was.
I'm hanging there.
We will tap that down here. Not tight. Hot, so I don't want to get burnt.
Can we give you a hand, bud? Can you get burnt instead of you? You'll like better.
I think I got it, Douglas. Goes this way. Thanks, Doug, though. I appreciate that.
Did I learn in the paint booth feature?
What's that, buddy?
Did I learn in the paint booth?
Yeah, it is so. I'm going to cut it off a little bit more, I think. Just a little bit. Marker. Take it back. Beautiful. I wanted to get that line on there is what I wanted to get. I wanted to get that line straight. It's not exactly straight on the other side, but. I need this clamp to go up in there. I'm actually going to hold that right there and do that. I think that's fine. Gonna hit it where it's tight. That's all I'm going to do. Now it's got it. Want to knock this down a little bit, not tight. That's not bad there, I like that. I'll knock this side on a little tighter. Tighten right. Just take a look at it. Good. I'm just going to knock this in a little bit tighter. Knocked in a little bit tighter. One on each one of that. Let's get this up tight. So I can push up on it a little bit, make it tighter. Yep, nice.
No radio's gonna be karaoke car now?
Ah, yeah, Doug.
Yeah? Let's all do karaoke car.
Karaoke car, he says.
Karaoke car, yes. It's kind of funny to watch.
Hit
I
it.
like 2 o'clock, guys. See you tomorrow?
See you tomorrow, Douglas.
See you tomorrow, man.
Thank you for thank you for your work, Doug. Just want to get that there so it's tight. You can see how I can keep it tight with my foot.
I know, eh?
See it. All right, let's do the speaker. Get this tied in here. I wasn't paying attention to that, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's go wire wheel this off and get ready for some filler. Fiberglass filler, that is. I'll turn that welder off, I guess. Get me hat. I explained it before I started. I am not going to weld it all up solid for the dash. There's nothing that's going to pull anything off that I apply over top of this. There's nothing going to knock anything off because there's nothing coming underneath of it. So it would be senseless for me to spend a day working on it. It'd be senseless. What I am going to do before I start doing that is I'm going to knock them heads of them spot welds off so it doesn't rip that wheel up. Can I use that?
You betcha.
Thanks, man.
I'm half the shop.
That's all right. That's what it takes. Here we go. Watch yourself here. Just going over top of that metal because I want the filler to stick to that metal, so I really want to scratch it up. Scratch it up some more. Just going to do the best I can with this. You're probably thinking, why did he not take the speaker out and put a piece in that too? I would never take that off and make a piece of that when it's already there. I put a little bit of glass on top of that. That glass, you're not getting that glass out from all them little cracks there. That's not even going to hold the glass on better having that all sit like that, because the glass is going to go down in between all them cracks and you're not going to be able to pull it off. That's as simple as that. I'm going to get the die grinder for a second. Yep. I'm just going to take the die grinder and dig that metal up a little bit. The reason I'm going to dig it up, because I want that filler stick. That just gives something for that to bite onto, that's all. Let's mix up a little bit of glass. Get that put on. Ooh, a sharp, shouldn't have done that. Let's do it. I have some pieces here that I welded on when I cut it off earlier, and I'll swipe a little bit on top of that too, and then we'll get that done. Probably should have these taped off. I'll tape them off after. Let's mix up a little bit of filler. I'll bring it right in, Jolene. Baby. Or I think I will, if I find it. There it is. Now I got fiberglass. I want to start with that first, and the reason being is it's stronger. Not that. Okay, have to get something to open that up. Nope, not doing it. Gonna do it right here. There's a bit of fiberglass in there. A little bit more. I'm going to take and mix it with resin, fiberglass resin, to thin it out a little bit. The reason I want to thin it out a little bit, because it's so dense. Thin her out a little bit. Trying to keep that thing down, not trying to flip my filler. I'm trying to practice not flipping my filler over, because I'm trying to delete as many pinholes as possible. And every time I flip my fill over, I feel like I'm capturing air. So I'm trying to just knead it. Hardening it. Nate's got a giggle on. Alrighty. Daub it on, and then we'll deal with it after. And that's what I'm going to do, daub it on and deal with it after. Just need some more fill up there, that's all. Might have to mix up a little bit more. Want more on than I need, so I can grind it off and put some filler on it. Can't or don't want to prime fiberglass. Fiberglass is the stuff I'm putting on to try to give myself one thing I do like putting resin in this fiberglass, it takes a little while longer for it to heal. That makes sense, because it's got that resin in it. Almost got her. Almost got her. Don't want that on there at all. Let's take this off. Nothing structural, just basically visual. Nothing structural, basically visual. Okay, let's take a look on the back side. See how that fiberglass is down inside that speaker hole? You would never peel that fiberglass. Once that fiberglass hardens, you would never peel that off or get that off there. Even with, I'm gonna say never, I mean, let's face it, you take a grinder and take it off. Even that spot right around there where it had that gap, where that fiberglass is down in there, how are you gonna pull that up out of there? Like that's really, once that's on there, it'd be really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that heal, and then we will come to the filler. I don't have to put fiberglass here, I don't think, or I don't feel like I have to. I can put a little bit on what I have left here, but I don't feel it's necessary. I didn't really feel like it's necessary to do this in fiberglass up here, but let's face it, I'm gonna have to fill it probably twice anyways, once to get a shape going, and then the second coat will be to finish it. So that's what we'll do. Fiberglass on this one, and then the second one, we'll shape it and put some more on it. How much time do we have, sweetheart? 48? All right, what's that? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up this, clean up this, and I'm gonna clean up the board, and then I'm going to get a little grinder, and we'll grind the fiberglass. We'll show you actually. What we'll do is we're gonna pause for probably 15 minutes. And the reason we're gonna put it on pause, because we're gonna let that heal. And I'm gonna buzz it off real quick and show you how fast that we can make the dash look different than it does. Alrighty, we're back at it. We're basically, it's healed up, it's warm, I know it's healed. The time that I took waiting for it to heal, I just took and put on some tape on the chrome pieces, and the reason being is I don't want to scratch that chrome. Now, what I want to do is I just want to knock this glass off, just knock the heads off it, then I'm going to fill it. I'm going to turn that fan on for a second, and the reason being is, why not? I've got fiberglass blowing around, might as well. just shaping it with this. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to make straight, just shaping it a little bit. Damn it. Gotta go get a new blade. Nathan is welding up cup holders in the console. He is getting fancy. It's not hard to tell when you get a sharp one. Can I go to the other side? I basically wanted that fiberglass on the metal piece I put in. So basically what's going on, you can see where it's tacked right here. That fiberglass is basically just sitting on the metal that we put in there and squished in between each spot weld. That's basically what's going on there. And that's all I want from it. That there. We're going to dig this fiberglass off here. Now, if I butt weld that in, I most likely would have to run my filler way over to get that far enough to flatten it off so it looks good. Where I set it in behind and put the piece in behind down here, this piece here and this piece here, now I have a chance just to bring the filler up to the ocean floor, which is this side and this side of the piece that we put in. I hope that makes sense. And I will say, the time that it's taken me to do it makes me happy because I'm not going to take all day to delete the stereo, the tack, and the speaker box. It's not going to take me all day. It's going to take me about a couple hours to have my dash basically ready for some primer. That's basically what I'm saying is, and I have no reason why I have to weld that in solid. So as you can see, I'm basically where I need to be. And I just have to rub some filler on that. Let's do it. Now I'm going to put more on that I need. And the reason being is because I'm going to sand it off to get what I want. I try to. See that stuff there? Must be resin. Put it on, and then we'll smoothen it out after I get it on. Or we'll play with it, that is. Got another squeegee here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and start with a brand new one. Just going to try to draw a straight line across there where we need it. Whatever way I'm towing this squeegee, I call it, is the way that the filler is going to be going. So I'm pulling the filler towards me right now at the present moment. If I feel like I have to pull it back the other way, I will. Let's do this. Let's get this going. Yeah. Do this way. Getting hard on me now. Or it's getting there.
Well, that looks better with the speaker grate all coming in too.
Oh, I wouldn't mess around, Nate.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is that I'll leave that like that. Put a little bit on here. Body fill's getting hard on me. I'm going to use it anyways. I'm going to use it anyways. I'm going to scrub it in there and get it in there and use it. Yeah. Happy. Watch yourself there, sweetheart. So basically, what I've done is, like I said, I've deleted all that stuff. Now I've only got enough filler on there that I need because I'm just going to smooth it off. I'm going to take quite a bit off, but I will have all that delete within, less than an hour. So I'm very happy with that. And you can do the exact same thing. If you want to butt weld that in, take the time to grind it all off, take the time to clean it all up, and wheel it so it's nice and clean, more power to you if you want to. But you must understand, that will be on there until the end of time, no doubt in my mind, unless I start driving that dash in the winter. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. Have to get the dash in it, to get the key put in it, so we can turn it back on. Come back tomorrow and we'll be here.